am Lottie.
And I'm Mark.
And this is Showtime Shenanigans. Woo! We're on Skype again. Oh.
This time.
We're on Skype again.
This time for a reason.
Talked over the clapping. I'm sorry, my bad. You added something in last time.
Oh yeah, I added a little ding.
Yeah, you did. I mean, it wasn't from this episode. It wasn't last time, but I think.
I got the same time. I thought I made it fun. I think it just made it a little bit more like. We're always quite special. We're always doing something like weird. We're always like.
Yeah,
dancing.
today not feeling it, so I'm not. I'm gonna go turn my light on, so just bear with. You're gonna have to. How about? Wait, I'll do it in a sec. I'll do my key change, and then you can talk about your fact, and I'll turn the light on. So.
Or you could just turn the light on because you look trash.
Love that. I'm just gonna go for it. So the key change of the week is "I'll Make a Man Out of You" from Mulan.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty good one. It counts. It counts because it's Disney, so it counts.
Yes.
Where
is it?
I think it's quite a subtle one. They just sort of go. They're singing the chorus. I think it's after the middle-y bit. He does a big note. That bit, and then they just go da 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 da, and it just goes up.
Oh.
It's a good one. Yeah. So do your fact. I'll be right back.
Cool. So, welcome, my chum. So today's.
Oh, I love that the light literally has not turned on. Do you see that?
Wow. You can see all
my dad's turned the power off.
Oh, great.
Brilliant. Well, it's fine. Oh.
We can move towards the window a bit more so you have like natural lighting.
But it's cold.
Ooh.
Is that better?
There she is.
All right.
Cool.
Oh my God.
Oh, so our good old pal that used to present Strictly and also used to present Sunday night at the Palladium or Sunday at the Palladium?
I'm not sure.
At night at the Palladium, Mr. Bruce Forsyth, when he died, he got cremated, and his cremations are put.
His ashes.
And that's the one.
Cremations.
His ashes are in the Palladium.
They're buried under the stage.
Yeah.
Buried, put under the stage. I don't know.
They're just on the stage, which is kind of cute.
Cute, but also a little bit weird.
But like, I guess if that's what you want to have, like, because that was his like favorite place, so like.
Makes sense. If Cammy Mac, God forbid, if Cammy Mac died and he had his ashes under a stage, what theatre do you think?
The Queen. Well, Sondheim.
Do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought that, but he owns a lot of theatres and he's worked at a lot.
His office is above Les Mis. He's gonna.
True. The first job he got in theatre was at Drury Lane.
But it doesn't own Drury Lane.
Oh, hello. Thanks. Bye.
I'll explain whilst we're both on FaceTime, whilst we're both here on Skype again, because.
Thanks, Mum.
Bloody hell.
Sorry, carry on.
Me and Lottie have been in contact with someone that has the Ronas.
We have to isolate, basically. It's really fun.
We have to isolate for 2 weeks, so.
2 weeks? No, we don't.
No, we have to isolate until we get our results back. Don't you worry, lads.
Yeah. At the time of filming, we do not have our results.
No, we won't have them today, so we will see. By today.
Well, they said hopefully within 48 hours. If not, it can be up to 5 days. And it's only just been 48 hours since we took the test. Because of course we ended up at the same time slot. I mean, of course.
But yeah, so that's why we're on Skype today, or filming at our house.
Yeah.
Because...
Stress in the dress, love. Let's keep going.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine. I feel like we overrun on these things.
Nah.
On Skype. So the stress in the dress is another one of mine. My adventures in the theatre world. So basically, in 2017, I made my singing debut, actually main character debut, as Sophie in Mamma Mia, because my teacher was like, we're doing Mamma Mia next, and I was like, oh yes. So I was like, I'm gonna do it because I'd never like played a big part. I'd had like little parts in shows and stuff, but I was like, I'm gonna do this because I basically know all the script, I know all the songs, so I don't have to stress. As like, if you take on a main part and you have to learn the whole part, it's a lot harder, obviously. But I was like, I know this part, I've got this. So I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be Sophie. So did it, smashed it. It was great fun. The last like scene, that sounded really up myself. I meant smashed it as in it all went well. There was nothing really that went wrong apart from one person, like, he was like, I'm meant to be giving you away tomorrow, and obviously it was like the day, so I was like, it's actually today, where have you been? And everyone laughed, and it was a great ad-lib. Anyway, the last like scene where you have take a chance, they were like, we were doing a dance on stage with like, it was like set up as the wedding, so I had all the chairs and everyone was dancing, and me and the person playing Sky ran off because we had to get on clothes for like traveling, because then everyone would go off after Take a Chance and we'd come out at the front. I would do Have a Dream, and then that's like the end, right? Because it's not quite like the movie. We get rid of When All Is Said and Done. That's not part of it. We just scooch her out of the way. So, sorry, I'm a bit sniffly today.
Oh gosh.
So, I don't have Rona. I had a cold before I saw someone. Anyway, so we ran off. It was all dandy. I ran off in the wings. I saw not my costume. I was like, where's my costume gone? I made sure it was like hanging on a thing in the wings. But no, it wasn't there. So, sorry, there's someone else at my door. So, I had to, like, it's like a 10-second turnaround. It's like a quick change, as it were, but like Amdram style. So I was like, what do I do? So, because I was in a wedding dress, so I couldn't go traveling in a wedding dress. So, one of my teacher people was in the wings, and she was like, what? And I was like, I don't know where my costume is. So she like flung me a shirt, which I couldn't do up the buttons very quickly. And she like found some random I think the shorts were the shorts what I was meant to be wearing. I think the shorts were what I was meant to be wearing, but I didn't have the top. I was meant to have like this jacket thing. Didn't happen. So she found this shirt. So I put the shorts on, which were massive, and I was like, oh my god, they're going to fall down on stage. It's fine. And she just like tied up the shirt, like, so it was like cropped and with a knot in it, and it kind of looked cute. I mean, the shorts did not. The shirt was fine. And like, I just made it out on stage to sing I Dreamed a Dream. Wrong show, isn't it? I Have a Dream, which I skipped most of. Not that we had to sing. I didn't have to sing like the whole thing. She was just like, do a little a cappella bit at the end, like you did at the beginning, and I was like, thanks. And I was gonna do the like I Believe in Angels bit and then end it, and I just skipped that. I just said I crossed the stream, I have a dream, and end. It was like, yay, because I was stressed and I didn't want to mess up the I Believe in Angels bit because it's like a gross note. So yeah, it's my stress in the dress. Mark was at that show.
I was.
Did you love it?
Yeah.
Wow, you sound so sure.
I did love it. It was just really awkward.
Why is it awkward?
Because you're really awkward. Because your stage presence is really awkward.
Thanks. I thought I did all right. I thought that was like my best show.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was, to be fair, I think my stage presence for that was better than the next one, which was We Will Rock You, because I had to sing an entire song on my own, but it's like a slow song. It was No One But You.
Oh, what a banger.
So I was just like, what do I do? Because I hadn't really, I was just like, what do I do? So I literally just stood there and sang this song. And I mean, it was great, but like, I was just stood there because I didn't really know what to do. And I messaged Abby because she knows stagey things. And I was like, do you have any tips of like what I could have done? Because I had no idea. And she was like, I mean, just like move around a bit. Because I literally was just stood there like this. So
rookie error that is.
Yeah, it was my big moment. People said it was good. So
It just didn't have really much stage presence because
yeah, it was kind of like myself being on stage because I'm really shy when it comes to acting, so that's why I don't do it anymore. I'm joking, I got too old. No, I got a full-time job and then I can go to the classes and we're moving on. Unpopular opinions.
Yes, so today's video is unpopular opinions.
So I'm really sniffly.
Okay, it's fine. So my unpopular opinions are not like too harsh.
Okay.
I don't want to cause offence, but I'm just getting my opinion.
Yeah.
Obviously, if we like this video and you want more tea, we can do another one.
Yeah, we might ask on the Instagram in the future for like your ones and see what your ones are.
I'm being nice at the moment, so well, as nice as they can be. Some of them are beefy.
Mine are like. There's one that's about like one specific person, but I don't know if we'll just do it and
person, which would be really funny.
I
think we have the same person.
Oh, I love that.
Anyway,
you start it.
I start because I have 7 and you have 5.
I'm just molting, so don't mind me.
Fab. Also, my phone's about to pop out the thing, so I'm just gonna stick that back in the thing.
Brilliant. Why is my hair just so?
And get yourself.
I'm literally. Okay.
I'm trying
I think the hair stopped falling. Sorry, what?
I'm trying to talk here. You're just like.
Right.
Oh, I just swapped sides. Oh my lord. Go back. No. Go back. Please. Thank you. There we go.
You go.
That's going to be very interesting for everyone watching. So, I prefer Spring Awakening as a musical than as a play.
I'm not going to lie to you. I just got a notification saying Amy Atkinson started a live video. I got a bit distracted there. Sorry, my bad.
First Spring Awakening as a musical than a play. I saw both at my college.
I didn't know it was a play. Well,
it's a really, really old play, yeah.
I know it was a book, so I guess it makes sense that it was a play. I mean, I'm gonna agree and say yeah, because the song.
I was having a look at people's opinions on it, and like that is apparently quite an unpopular opinion.
Really?
Yeah, people prefer the play of the musical.
Oh.
I found the musical makes more sense, but then to me, someone's singing me something that's going on, and someone telling me what's going on.
Yeah, I find that music really does help, like, convey the story. That's why musicals exist. Okay, I didn't think that would be unpopular, but
here we go.
Wow, that was nice. Okay, great.
Off to you.
Okay, my first one is, and I have kind of backup. Okay, so I said that Lin-Manuel Miranda's voice is only really suited to Hamilton, in a sense that I just think he worked on it for so long. He kind of almost trained himself to be Hamilton. So when I've heard him, I mean, I know that he did stuff before, like
In the Heights, which he wrote.
That's it. Yeah. He wrote that as well. I know that was before Hamilton, but I just feel like his voice works as Hamilton, like on the cast recording and stuff. But when I've heard him sing other stuff, and then like on TV shows when he's been a guest and sung stuff, I just feel like I can't get him. Maybe it's me, like I can't get him as Hamilton out my head, so I'm just looking at him being like, why are you singing that? You're Hamilton. I don't know. His voice is just very specific, isn't it?
I had the same thing, but not the same at all. I had the same guy. So
okay.
I'm just not a fan of his voice at all.
No, I think that's what also
not necessarily as Hamilton. It just doesn't. I get why he plays the role.
I mean, you've seen another Hamilton as well, whereas I've only seen him because I only saw the Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that, yeah.
But I mean, I think the role of Hamilton is a very difficult role.
Yeah.
So you do need a talented person to play it, and Lynn can play it clearly, as everyone's heard and seen.
Yeah.
However, he just does not have a voice that appeals to me.
He doesn't really have a musical theatre voice.
Like, he's so talented. Like, don't get me wrong, he's incredibly talented.
Yeah, I just don't know if he's...
Feels to me.
And he could act as well.
Yeah.
But, like, I just feel like he's just more suited for Hamilton. Or he's just more suited at, like, what?
I keep getting notifications. I need to turn my notifications off in a minute.
I don't think it comes up in the recording.
I hope not.
I don't think it does. Yeah, I just think that he's more talented in other ways than the singing as well.
Yeah.
Just like with the writing and yeah. I do like him though, I think. Yeah. I don't know, there's been some controversy about him recently. There always is.
On, so it's fine.
I mean, I wouldn't call myself necessarily like a fan, because I guess also because I'm not a massive fan of Hamilton. It just, like, it's not my kind of show. Yeah. Like, it doesn't really appeal to me. So, like, he doesn't really appeal to me as someone that I'm like, oh, I want to go see you perform.
Yeah, I get you.
Whereas, like, John Robbins, who obviously was in Hamilton, if I saw him in that character, I'd be like, oh my god, yes, wow. Or, like, I've seen him as Jean Valjean, and I'm like, I wish I could have seen him as George. And in the future, I'll be like, yeah, I'll go see John Robbins in whatever he's now doing. That's the thing with theatre. You see someone as one role, and then you're like, I'm going to go watch them in this role now that they're doing. It's like film. If you like an actor, like Anne Hathaway, for example, you just watch her whole, like, filmography, as it were.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I like this actor, so I want to see what else they can do.
Oh,
but like, Lin-Manuel Miranda, for me, isn't one of those.
I feel that.
But not discrediting him, because he's very talented, like, with the singing. Sorry, my chair's a bit wonky. Oh, no, he's very, he can write for Jay.
Should we do the next one?
Yes.
Okay. So, my next one is, I think In the Woods is one of Sondheim's best musicals he's written.
I mean, okay, now I'm just exposing myself. I don't know Sondheim that well. Obviously, I do know some of the things he's done, but I haven't necessarily seen them. So, like, Into the Woods, West Side Story, he did, didn't he? He's done loads where you don't necessarily know it's him, and then it's suddenly on the sign, it'll be like Stephen Sondheim's something, and like, you know, it's coming to the West End. Then you see the sign, and you're like, oh, Sondheim. He's just done so much.
Son of the Park Company.
Yeah, I always forget about that one. You saw that, didn't you?
No.
Did you not?
No.
Oh, I thought you did, because, I don't know. One thing about that, though, I did like, obviously you told me this, but I like that they switched it around, so it was a woman.
Yeah.
I just thought, freshen it up. How cool is that?
Yeah, did a bit of a gender swap on lots of roles, which is quite cool.
Yeah, that doesn't happen that often, to be fair.
No, quite cool, yeah. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Into the Woods. See, I'm not a massive fan of Into the Woods.
No.
I'm not, this is going to sound awful, I'm not a massive fan of Sondheim's, like, a lot of his stuff where people are like, oh, this is a classic, like, all the Sondheim stuff. I'm like, it's all right. I don't know what it is.
That's your personal opinion, and that's okay.
It may be wrong, but no, I'm joking.
Yeah. You may be completely wrong, but that's your opinion, and that's why we're here.
Into the Woods, obviously, it has been on stage. What are you doing? Stop moving.
Thing that's stressing me out.
You look fine.
It keeps like slipping down, so it's going to eventually ping out.
That's amusing for the viewers, so it's fine. I keep trying to, like, do this because I'm covering up Helga, who is currently sitting on my face. She's going, but she's just like a little scab, and it's really annoying. So I'm just like, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I'm not a massive fan of a lot of his stuff. Not saying it's like bad. It's just not like my style of. I'm very contemporary, is what it is. What are you staring at? Hello?
I can see it just like loosening. I can see it. So I'm just like. Anyway, so your one. Let's go.
Well, you didn't really talk about it.
No, I just think Into the Woods is one of his best pieces. Like, I've listened to lots of his like stuff.
I have listened to some of it, yeah.
And I just think like Into the Woods has the strongest like.
Well, it's taking characters we all know, which always helps because you know them story.
I can
It helps you understand it.
I can listen to a musical and not even know the characters and still appreciate it.
Yeah.
And, like with Into the Woods specifically, I really appreciate like the writing of it, and I really enjoy like I just enjoy how it flows and how it just is.
Sorry, I'm attached. Yes.
There we are.
Maybe it should come back.
Yeah.
He's got a show coming to the West End at
Sunday
some
Park.
Yeah, I thought it was Sunday in the Park. Yeah.
But yeah, he recently
Like that.
they recently well, not recently, quite a long time ago actually. They did Into the Woods in the outdoor theatre, in the Regent's Park outdoor open air theatre, which I thought was pretty cool.
That would be cool. I mean, I'll go see Sunday, probably.
Probably. It's at the Savoy, so yeah.
Poor 9 to 5.
Get some rush tickets to that.
Yes, that's what we'll do. You know what? That's actually a really good thing.
We've got Anna Lee Ashford in, who was in Kinky and Legally Blonde and lots of other things. You don't know, do you?
Great. No, what I was going to say was pause the opinions for a second. For people that might not know, Todaytix, the app, rush tickets, always a good thing. He's moved again. Rush tickets are always a good thing to get if you're not 100% sure if you're going to love a show.
Oh, 100%.
Because then you've only spent £25.
Or 35, or like however much their rush tickets are for that show.
Normally 25, but I think we got £20 once, to be fair.
Yeah.
And they do rush on Broadway as well. More so, you have to like line up outside for their rush ticket.
The rush.
You can do that here as well.
Broadway is really expensive though, rather than
They
ours.
are, but often they're very good seats. Often
our ones tend to be quite good seats. To be fair, they're never like restricted view really.
We got rushed for Wicked, and we were like row L or M, like sort of middle on more of the edge, but towards the centre. Wicked's got like 3 sections, hasn't it?
Yeah.
In their seating. We were on like the far right one, but we were sort of in the middle of it. They were great seats, £25, bargain. I mean, Wicked seats are very tight together though.
£7.50.
They were what?
£27.50.
Oh, whatever. But yeah, Broadway's are obviously more expensive. Broadway's tickets, like their cheapest tickets, are more expensive than ours anyway. Like even if you take out like the exchange rate and stuff. But Abby's going back to Abby again. They rushed, I think. I'm pretty sure they did for Phantom, and they got really good seats, like really nice ones. I don't know what they were, but like they were cheaper than what those seats would have been if you'd have just bought them. So they were still cheaper, but like that, yeah. But yeah, rush is a good idea. If you don't know if you're going to like a show, do rush tickets, either lining up outside if you're there or on the Todaytix app. It's a good
idea.
Eh?
Also, Todaytix also has always had like loads of great deals on.
Todaytix are really good. It's currently called Tomorrow.
Because there is no shows today.
Yeah.
But when our shows, have a look at download the app and like live your best life. Also,
I book through them anyway.
If you have an iPhone as well, you can get like special stickers as well.
Special stickers. Oh yeah, I don't know if that's an Android thing as well. It might be. I haven't looked.
I know they have it, but don't know about Android. I don't know Android.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can get like little stickers for your iMessage.
Yeah.
Quite cute. Oh, anyway, next one. Oh my nose.
Back to you.
So, this sounds really savage, and I'm not discrediting again. Most songs in Rent are kind of unlistenable. Not in a horrible way, but like, okay, that might be a bit harsh, but like, I just don't think there's a lot that I'm just like, it's not bop. And I'm just like, I don't want to listen to this, it's boring.
I get you. They're more like storytelling songs rather than like songs.
Yeah, a bit like Les Mis, to be honest.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. You have like your bangers.
It's like a pretty much fully sung show. Most of their dialogue is done through song, so you get all their songs that are a bit like.
Yeah, so if you're thinking like percentage-wise of the cast recording, you've got like Seasons of Love, Take Me or Leave Me. I mean, Light My Candle.
You've
is
got
okay,
Out
but I'm
Tonight.
like, eh?
Out Tonight. You wanna go out tonight?
Yeah, but again,
It-
like it's
Don't-
not.
Don't know.
It's all right,
No.
but like I sometimes skip it. Whereas Take Me or Leave Me, I don't skip because she's a banger. They're also short. Like some of the bangers are just like really short, and you're like, well, that's not a song.
I thought, yeah.
And it makes me sad because it's such an iconic piece of theatre, and it like
Oh, yeah,
changed theatre a lot of modern, And I'm just like, oh, I think if I went to see it, I'd really enjoy it.
Yes.
But just like listening to the Rent cast album, or like it's just not. It's just not one I listen to because I'm just like, eh.
Fair enough.
Window. Go.
Okay. Oh. Heck.
Oh god.
I really, really, really like Shrek. The musical.
He does really, really like Shrek, and I guess that's not necessarily unpopular, but it's just not a show that people think of, is it?
It's a trash show. It's a proper trash show. Like it is, I mean, it's a great show, but it is a bit of a trash show. To be fair, like it's just one of them. Like
It's almost like, why did they make this into a musical? The film was good enough. Like, did it need a musical?
Yeah.
However, the song, the Morning Person song, that's a banger.
There are so many bangers in that show.
And there's 2 cast recordings as well.
There's only one. It's the same cast recording, just different like logos on the front.
No, because I like that you said that there's a song that replaces one of them.
Yeah, that's not a cast recording at all. Because
Oh.
they never did a West End cast recording.
This is what I mean. Like, okay, there's one cast recording, but the London songs were slightly different, some of them. But they just didn't record it.
There's a song called Forever from Shrek on the West End and on the UK tour. I highly recommend listening to it. I think it's on their website. You can listen to it or find it on YouTube.
I still like Donkey Pot Pie though. Just saying.
It is great, but when you seen Forever and then seen like Donkey Pot Pie, a bit like, what?
Oh. Did you see the UK one before you saw the DVD?
Yeah, I saw the DVD. I was like,
oh, okay.
Because Shrek the Musical opened on my birthday.
Oh well, the French Revolution was on my birthday.
Who?
The French Revolution.
Oh, okay. Hello. Okay.
1789, storming of the Bastille. Wah. Anyway, moving swiftly onwards.
Also, sorry, just quickly.
Yes.
I forgot that on May Mrs. birthday, it's also the theatre's birthday.
Yeah, I saw someone post about
Laura.
Yeah. One of our managers, she posted on Instagram saying happy 35th birthday to Les Mis. But the first one she put 113th birthday, and I was like, what? And I was like, oh, because the actual theatre, was the same day that it was built.
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on? And I was like, I know. Yeah, I forgot that too. So happy birthday to the Queen's Sondheim, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, and Les Mis and Phantom.
And Les Mis. And Phantom's birthday was the next day.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know. So really sorry about that. Oh, my nose. It was like 2 weeks ago, but you know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I recommend listening to it, watching it, and living with it. Shrek.
Oh, right. Okay. We were just talking about Les Mis and Phantom.
Sorry. Shrek, listen to it, love it, have the best life with it.
Oh! Also, the staged concert's coming out on CD, so you can buy that cast recording. How exciting is that?
I might throw up, but it's fine.
I was really sad though, because I originally thought it said DVD. I thought they were finally coming out with a DVD of it because they were originally going to, and then because of COVID they just did like a digital release. And when I saw it, I thought it said DVD, like I misread it, and I said to my mum, I was like, Mum, I thought of a Christmas present because I literally need and want nothing. And I told her, and she was like, oh yeah, and I was like, you can pre-order it from tomorrow. And she was like, okay, I might get you that. And then I told her later, I was like, it's only the CD, it's not the DVD. I mean, I still want it, but like, I was like, oh, I thought it was the DVD.
I wish it was our cast.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I mean, I love.
But in a way, it's quite similar, not the cast wise. I mean, a lot of the people are the same.
Apart from, well, obviously Javert.
Jean Valjean and Javert, yeah. But like the music,
Oh, the new arrangements of the songs are the same as
that's
old.
it. That's what I'm trying to say. The new arrangements, like with the guitar. Honestly, that guitar.
I'm just
Why
not
do
excited.
I love it so much?
I don't know, but I'm not excited to hear like Michael Ball singing songs that Bradley Jaden once sung to me.
Bradley Jaden. Wow, that's not what I meant. Javert doesn't have that much. Like, he has stars, and that's kind of it. I mean,
Yeah,
I know that he has lots of
Bradley
bits.
The stars, it gives me actual life. Just saying.
Yeah, I just hate stars. I just hate that moment in the show. I'm just like, oh my god, get on with it.
There's another. Yeah, there
There's
you are.
another opinion. There you go. Shall I go?
Yeah, leave.
Love
No.
you, Frozen. Oh no, you're back. Sorry. How are we on the time?
We're good. Keep going.
Okay. Greatest Showman is overrated. I'm sorry. I just really don't like it. I just really don't like it. Like, I saw it. Did I see it in the cinema? No. I don't know, actually. I might have. I'm not sure. But I just don't like it.
Why not?
And do you know what? Do you know what I think it was? I didn't see it when it first came out. I'm going to say. I don't think I did. And then I was working in retail with Heart FM, and they just overplayed the songs so much that by the time I actually saw the film, I was like, oh, this song again. And it just didn't. So basically, if you work in retail, you have to go to the cinema every time something new is released, because otherwise the film will be ruined for you by the time you actually get to see it, because they just play it on the radio.
Well, that's a credit to the writers, which, to be fair, are like one of my favourite writers of musicals.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're good songs for sure, and like now, I'm pretty okay with the song. Like,
one of the most incredible writers we've had.
Yes, I know who it was. They wrote Dear Hanson.
I'm not saying for the people listening at home, they might not know.
All right, but yeah, I just overrated. Like, everything's just like it's a good. I mean, the story's all right, and I know it was like a phenomenon because it like went massive, and obviously Hugh Jackman was in it. I'm still mad that Jeremy Jordan was not, but you know, we just move on. We move on. If you don't know that story, who was it that released the video?
Amy spoke about it.
Was it Amy? Yeah, Amy Lovett did a video about Jeremy Jordan being, well, she didn't actually do a video about it, but it was a part of her video.
Yeah.
Because she went to like Jeremy Jordan's concert, and he told the story of how he was going to be in Greatest Showman, and then he wasn't.
Yeah.
So go watch that. I just think it's overrated, and I really don't like it. And I wouldn't, if someone's like, should we watch Greatest Showman? I'd be like, no.
Oh.
No, thank you. Could we please choose anything else?
Fair enough.
I'm sorry.
No, I appreciate your honesty.
The actors are talented, though. They're all great. I mean, it's got Keala Settle in it as the bearded lady.
Oh, Keala Settle just wins like for days.
Those videos, the Les Mis ones. There's some videos of her pretending to like be really good as like Les Mis characters or something. I don't even know. It's in like a.
She's pretending or like Les Mis characters, but obviously her style is very like very like.
Yeah, so she's being really silly about it, and it's just great.
Yeah.
I think their clips. I don't know where they're originally from, but it's in like video compilations called My Favorite Les Mis Videos Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. I think there's 3. So go and find those, because it's just the best thing you've ever seen in your entire life.
Anyway.
Next.
Has killed a dream. I dreamed. And you will keep close. And rain will make the flowers grow.
And what? And did you get bus and truck at least?
Nothing.
Okay, well, that's up. All right, see ya.
When I first saw Jamie, I did not see a point for it in the West End.
Oh!
I really didn't like it at all when it first opened.
What do you mean by you didn't see a point for it?
Like, there was like there was already a musical about like accepting yourself and being your true self.
Was that Kinky Boots?
Yeah. And then Jamie came along and I was like, what is the point in you?
It's like the same thing.
But yeah, but it's like pretty much the same thing, just about a different thing altogether, but like pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't see the point in you. Anyway, so I went to see it and I really enjoyed it. And that obviously changed my opinion. However, when I first saw it, before I first saw it, I was like, this is trash.
Did you listen to it before you saw it?
Well, when I first listened to it as well, it was the studio cast, like
The concept album.
the one that has like rather than
16. Bam, bam, ba-da-da. That's honestly one of my favorites.
it's like it is like kind of good, but it's also really like the vocals is a bit trash. And then I saw John at Western Live and I was like,
Hello.
hang on. And I saw John at Summer in the City and I was like, hang on. They performed Summer in the City for some reason. I have no idea why, but it's great and I loved every moment
Why
of it.
not? The other thing with Jamie though is it's a true story.
Yes.
Can someone just not be on my roof? Hello?
Good at fixing your like Wi-Fi.
My Wi-Fi's fine. The light switch, however, is not working. That's another story. Yeah, because it's a true story as well. It's very different. Now you look back, you're like, Kinky Boots and Jamie are just not the same at all.
No, they have totally different purposes in life.
And Kinky Boots is gone, so...
I also really appreciate Jamie.
Yes.
John as Jamie.
John as Jamie was, yeah.
Anyway, we're moving on.
I didn't see John. I saw Leighton and
Noah.
Noah. Yes, I saw those. I didn't get to see John, but hey ho. We did see Bianca Del Rio though.
We did.
Anyway, moving swiftly onwards.
Yeah.
Eponine and Marius, superior ship. Soz. They should have been together. Sorry, Cosette. You just don't bring anything to the story for me, love.
Fair enough.
Apart from the iconic high note. Let's get a bit.
What are you bringing?
No, obviously it was necessary to have the heartbreak in there for Eponine. I'm not saying that they should change the story. I just wish they should have been together. Even at some point and then broken up. Ooh, instead of a love interest, he could have been like, ew, it's my ex-boyfriend again. And then he realizes that he loves her still when she's dying. Oh my god, could you imagine?
The heartbreak.
Ah, that would have been so good.
Right to Paul Schonberg right away.
Or like as she's dying, she's like, you know what? I forgive you for breaking up with me. And then he's like, I still love you. And then she dies, and then he's like, well, Cosette, let's get married.
Hey, boo.
Would have been great. Still heartbreak. Still would have had on my own. Because then she started slowly realizing she's like, it wasn't so bad. It would have been great. But yeah, I just like Eponine.
Also, I'm just going to say for anyone watching, I'm really sorry for the random camera angles I am producing for you. My phone's
Mark's just trash at this job. He's meant to be like the tech savvy one.
Look, the rubber on my thing is rubbed away, so I need to get
mine's rubbed away too. And you haven't seen me move?
Yeah, that's because my phone is huge, whereas yours is not. So yours actually fits in your holder, whereas mine does not.
Mine extends. It could fit your phone in it as well.
Yeah, but mine's like, it's like...
Also, your name on Skype is not spelt with a capital letter, and I just want to punch you through.
Is it not?
No. It says Mark is recording the call. It's lowercase m, but whatever.
I didn't make it like this. This is not my own fault.
Anyway, moving swiftly onwards.
Have you got the point?
Yeah, I said Eponine and Marius. Superior. I don't know if that's unpopular or not. I feel like people agree in a way.
I think people agree with that, to be fair. Okay.
Anyway.
My next one is Anastasia. The musical is underrated.
Oh yeah, she shouldn't have closed.
I wish they could have a Western transfer. I just don't think it would be greatly appreciated. But,
yeah, it'd be a bit awkward. For anyone that doesn't know, there's a little bit of rivalry.
The historical relevance between like the historical past between Russia and our country is not the one.
No, don't think it would happen.
In this country.
Again, it could because it's just a form of entertainment. Like people, it's like in a way, that's kind of like saying there's rivalry between us and Germany. I mean, there's not, but
What shows do we have about Germans?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
We have lots of shows about the French, but we like the French. So
We have a complicated relationship with the French, but like
we do.
like it's like I'm just saying, like, we have a lot of history with Germany, like bad history, because of the two wars that we had, like, fighting against them basically. But like at the end of the day, we make loads of war films and no one cares. So
Anywho.
I'm just saying it could potentially happen with Anastasia, because
I wanted to, but
I feel like the Russians also don't like the US, so
Okay,
there's
anyway,
rivalry between them. But yeah, Anastasia shouldn't have closed.
I want Christelle to also come with Anastasia.
Well, yeah, obviously we want her back, but
anyway, back to you.
okay, my last one. Okay, I don't know if I have a full-on point about this, but basically, Beauty and the Beast.
Ooh.
Emma Watson.
Ooh.
I love Emma Watson in that film. I love her in that film. It's nothing to do with her as such. It's more about Disney, because they did her dirty. The auto-tune, I swear to God, when I heard it in the cinema, I was like, no. I was like, what is going on? And the people behind me, it's fine.
No, you just sit back, your head's out of the frame.
The people behind me in the cinema, like, as soon as she sang her first song, there goes the baker, yeah, that one. I heard them behind me go, oh, that's clearly auto-tuned. And I was like, you think? But, like, it wasn't her decision, was it?
No.
But, like, have you heard it? Like, have you listened to the cast recording of Beauty and the Beast? Yeah, you can clearly hear there's little bits where it just, like, dips, if that makes any sense. Like, her voice just dips where you're like, that's literally auto-tuned, but so badly. Like, I don't have a problem with a little bit of auto-tune.
Beast, same with his voice as well.
Yeah. They.
But they've screwed him. They did him dirty as well.
Can you hear that?
No.
They sound mechanical. That's how I describe it with autotune. There is nothing wrong. Like, I'm so okay with people like using a little bit of autotune, especially for like a musical movie. Like,
yeah,
go for it, because like it does need to be perfect. Like singers, where literally their job is to sing for a living and perform. Why are you using autotune in your songs? Because you can't do that live. That's what I was saying. Can you hear that?
What is it?
It's like a drill. I don't know.
I'm trying to film.
Excuse me. I swear to God, if it's my dad.
The whole family is out. This is my time I found it before I do anything, so I don't make like obscene loud noises.
Well, I can't, Mark, because I'm in isolation.
And your mum will be like, wait, sis, look, busy.
There's like 12 of us in this house. I'm joking. But anyway, I just feel like a lot of people don't fully know the ins and outs. Therefore, they're like, oh, Emma Watson, she had autotune in that film. And I'm like, no, it obviously wasn't her decision, was it?
No.
Also, she did an interview where she was like, yeah, I was really nervous for the part, but I really wanted to, Disney. I've always loved Disney, and I'm really excited to do it. So I've been having singing lessons. She did like 3 months of like intense singing lessons so that she'd be right for the part. Like, she really does care about like getting it right and singing well enough for it. And they just did the autotune really badly. You'd think a company like Disney would know how to do autotune well. But there's just little points where they just sound like robots, and I'm like, no. Just makes me sad.
Okay, my last.
Why are you so close? Go away.
Shut up.
It's because you're like down here, so you're like here, whereas I'm like up here, and yeah. Why are you so low down?
Because the lighting's better over here than over here.
Oh, for God's sake. All right, go for it.
Cool. So my last unpopular opinion is that I do not like the Lion King musical.
Do you not?
No.
What? But we went to see it.
I enjoy it as a so. It's so like watered down for children that it's just not enjoyable for an adult.
As in the stage adaptation, not the film.
Oh, the film is banging, but the musical, yeah, no. Like the sets and the costumes and everything else about the show, apart from the visually incredible.
Yeah.
Storyline is more wet than Aunt Juliet.
More wet than Aunt Juliet. I mean, makes sense. the story. Well, no, the storyline's not that bad because it's the same in the film. It's
Well,
just
no, what I mean,
you mean some of the script because they've changed some of the script for the musical to make it more so kids don't, you know.
also cut out Morning Report, and it really pisses me off.
They cut out what?
Morning Report, one of my
What?
favourite in that film. This is the Morning Report because she's the long and the short. Every grunt, roar, and snort, not a tale I distort from the Morning Report.
Was that in the film?
Yes.
When?
It's like when Simba's like trying to like pounce on Zazu.
Oh, he doesn't sing it.
He does. I can pretty much guarantee he does sing it. Also, I remembered this recently. I think it's really funny that is it Roman Atkinson?
Rowan Atkinson.
Anyway,
Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean. He plays Mr. Bean, and he also was in The Lion King playing Zazu. He's also in like Oliver playing Fagin.
And he was in Scooby-Doo.
Like he has such a good talent.
He just plays everything.
Yeah, one of his like main roles that he's known for is like Johnny English and Mr. Bean.
He's just iconic. Do you remember did you watch the Olympic opening ceremony?
Yeah.
Like live on TV? Where he's like doing that dun 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 and he's just like playing the one note on the keyboard.
Yeah.
What an icon.
Anyway, I think that's it for us today. So thank you for stopping by and tuning in.
It's been wonderful, darling.
They call you wonderful,
Absolutely not. That song is the worst. I could do a whole unpopular opinion video on Wicked. I'm not going to lie to you. There's a lot in there that I'm just like, oh, man. No, I'm joking. No, I love Wicked. I'm not saying that it's trash. I'm just unpopular doesn't necessarily. I know. I'm just. Yeah, in a minute.
She's busy.
Oh, what is it? That could be eaten cold. Don't worry.
This is gonna be trash. I'm gonna hate it. It was the worst.
I'm so sorry.
You will be.
Yeah.
I hope this is gonna be edited out, so I think it's gonna be really long and it's actually like really short. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I hope you enjoyed the video. We will see you next week in another video.
Yes, we will. It's gonna be this close to the camera because that's how close Mark is.
I
So...
don't see my whole head, whereas you can only see her eyebrows.
Yeah, because I'm like higher up. I'm sitting higher up.
but
If I was like down here like you, but like here, this is what you look like.
I do not like that.
You do. You're like here.
I don't like this. I like this.
No, I have to crouch down though because I'm sat up taller. Bad posture, Mark.
I have good.
I actually can't do that. That hurts my back.
It's just my camera's lower than me. Higher than you.
It's a stretch.
Anyway, so thanks for watching. We will see and listening. We will see you next week, or hear you. You can hear us next week with another.
We'll be here next week with another podcast episode. There you go.
Cool.
Oh, with our Halloween one. Sorry.
We've
We've got a very exciting Halloween episode.
Halloween.
Halloween. I'm so excited.
Yeah. So we'll see you then for some spooky dooky facts about theatre.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Doodle pip.
Bye. Stay safe. Bye.